developing into the true self. The true self is the image of the divine, and the image of the divine is ultimately the truth of our existence. So the truth of our existence really boils down to our unique originality, or our divine spirit. Within this divine spirit lives infinite awareness. The infinite awareness, the infinite knowledge, the infinite truth, the infinite love, the infinite manifestation. Now, all we can really connect to is that this existence has manifested, and that's all that matters. It's manifested, it exists, it's present. Now, we are essentially a droplet of that existence, taking or powering the human body. The human body is possessed with the human mind. The human mind is a manipulative program which is designed to inflict separation from the true self. Because if we all connect to the higher self, or the divine light, or the divine spirit, we will all awaken to the truth of this reality. And the truth of reality is that we are all beings of love. We're all beings of generosity, kindness. Why is the human being distorted from its originality? Why are we inflicted with all this greed and hatred and jealousy and negativity, and we're ultimately distorted from our true originality? And this originality is essentially the love which lives within our hearts. So as soon as we awaken to the truth of our hearts, or the awareness of the hearts, we essentially connect and ultimately become true to the present now. And within this present now lives the truth of our existence, which is divine love. So essentially speaking, the truth is to activate the heart. How we activate the heart is unique for everyone. And it doesn't necessarily mean loving someone. It can ultimately be loving the self, which will then lead to the present now. So if we can learn to love the self, we can learn to become presently active within this now moment. A lot of the time, if we're disconnected from the now moment, it's actually a simple sign of not loving the self, not showing the self enough love. Because when we're disconnected from our self-love. When we're connected to this moment, we're generally very open thinking, definitely very aware of what's good for us. How do we feel in this moment? What do we need to do? What do we need to implement? It's these strategies, these essentially the state of being which which brings the existence of the soul open to having some say. If we don't listen to our own soul, we don't give the chance for the soul to grow. It's like the mind is just dictating our lives. This is who we are. This is what we do. And although we might be getting by, are we thriving? Do we feel excellent? Are we positive? Are we joyful? Are we loving? These are some of the questions we need to ask, because if we're not, we might be showing that the mind's dictating our life. This is what I am. This is what I do. This is what I eat. This is what I watch. This is my hobbies. It's all this, this is who I am. But the truth of our existence is that we aren't the experience of which is taking place. We are ultimately the wisdom within the truth of our existence. And the truth of our existence is infinite. We have the infinite potential to become anything we really want, as long as we can manifest and dream and open our hearts. But a lot of us can't even comprehend this analogy, because we feel that we're restricted and we're destined to a certain reality, which we are unless we don't break out of it. So it's very fascinating, but the truth is getting started. It's each step we walk is the step we gain.